What is up, all Barca fans and football fans? Finally back again with another episode of the weekly uh, show. And yeah, I know it's been a couple weeks. It's I've had plenty of stuff, and I haven't had the time. I'm sorry for that, but I'm now and yeah, the last couple of weeks have not. At least last week have not been the greatest. It's been a little bit up and down for us. But we'll get into that in a second. What Barca, but first, I wanted to a little bit about what happens elsewhere. Mention something very good. Is first off, congratulations to Lionel Messi for winning the FIFA Best Award. Once again, the GOAT deserves it. He deserves it 100%. Once again, after winning the World Cup, there's no one else more deserves it. And there's been a lot of people that have been mad and angry, and even some players too. But it doesn't really matter. In the end, we all know that he deserves it the most. And also the same with Scaloni, who the coach for Argentina, he got the win for best coach. Also well deserved. What he did with that Argentina team last year and or last as well, it's absolutely incredible. Uh, the three trophies that he won with Argentina, the three main big ones you can even get, they're like a triple almost. You can say like the Copa America, the Finalissima, and the World Cup. Just he got it all done. So it's really awesome to see. And Debo, of course, Emiliano Martinez got the win for best goalkeeper as well, which was very much deserving his right as well. Really cool for him. And Argentina, I believe, for best team. The Argentinian fans won as well for the best fans, and also a lot of Argentina, pretty much, thanks to that World Cup victory. And that's just how it is. That weighs very much high, and some people can really don't understand that at times. But whatever. So congratulations to every winner there. Also, Alexia Putellas as well for the women's side, once again winning for best women player, first FIFA women player. That's also amazing. Second time in a row for her. She has been slaying it, and hopefully soon she'll can return from injury and come back and playing as well for the women's team and do what she does best. But yeah, but now by the way, let's get into this Barca news. And yeah, we have not been doing well. We got eliminated from the Europa League. Not good. Not I'm not happy about that. The first leg was okay. It wasn't the worst. We got into a draw, but it was a bit shaky and could have gone way different if it wasn't for Xavi's dumb decisions with the lineup and the defensive line. It just made no sense starting Marcos Alonso and Jordi Alba there. And then in the second leg, in the first half we did play better in a way. We did score a goal via penalty, thanks to Lewandowski, but after that, in the second half, we just dropped off. It didn't work anymore because of this squad that was not enough. The players there were not enough. We just didn't have the tools. So missing Pedri, missing Gavi as well, and Dembele and everything. It just didn't work out, and we lost the game 2-1 and got eliminated, which is very sad. But we did still. It wasn't a humiliation, at least, which is a little bit comforting. That's why I'm like okay with losing that. But what I'm not okay is what happened the weekend after that against Almeria when we lost 1-0. That was one of the worst games I've ever seen played by Barcelona. I think it was even worse than last or with the Getafe. It's like this is just horrible. This is the worst, definitely the worst game this season where I played. And Xavi even said it so himself after the game. Like this was very much terrible. He got it all wrong in this, the lineup and how everything was set up. None of the players looked motivated, and it just was very, very poor. And just when we had such a good flowing uh form for the last couple of months, have been doing so well, and all of a sudden it just goes all downhill pretty much, thanks to some bad form, thanks to some injuries, suspensions, and all that stuff, and just gets worse and worse. And it's just really annoying. And tonight, well, tonight is the Clasico. In a couple hours, we were playing the Clasico semi-final, first leg of the Copa del Rey, and we're missing Lewandowski as well. He's injured until like at least next week. Still, Dembele is not ready for this one. Hopefully, for the next leg, we're missing Pedri, of course, and also possibly now we're seeing that Christensen will not be able to start either. He will be on the bench, I believe, but not will be able to start. He will not be finished. I think he picked up something during training or during the last game or something, but with his ankle or something like that. And that really sucks. Cause that means either Marcos Alonso or Eric Garcia are gonna start, and I'm just it's just really, really frustrating, and especially against Real Madrid in a semi-final. This is a game where we need to win, and we need to show our strength. This is for everything, for team morale, for for the season ahead. We still have his chance to get these two trophies, the Copa del Rey and the league, but we are on the verge of pulling it all, thanks to just dumb decisions, injuries, suspensions, and a lot of other things just coming in the most wrong and most dumb possible time it could have ever come. And it's just really annoying. And I hope in the next coming week most of the players will be back. Pedri come back, Dembele, hopefully too, and Lewandowski, and we can pick up our form. I don't know about tonight. I really don't know about tonight. There's gonna be a lot of tough things going through, because you know how annoying Madrid can be, but you never know in a Clasico. You never know what can happen in a Clasico, but I just don't have a good feeling about it. And all I'm praying for, at least a draw. I'm hoping for at least a draw tonight. Possibly we can get that at least, because then we can go into the second leg and possibly have Dembele back, maybe Lewandowski back, and all that, and get into it more, and possibly get a result at home at the Camp Nou instead. A better result, and hopefully get a win there. But at least a draw tonight. I don't want to get humiliated or concede many goals. It's not what I want. I just hope we can just hold them off well enough and maybe get a goal somehow, because we're missing a lot of front. The front line is probably gonna be Rafinha, Ferran Torres, and Gavi, as it seems. And in the midfield, I don't know. There's rumors about Roberto starting. I hope not, but then we of course have Frankie De Jong and Busquets, and I don't know. I don't know. And in the back, with Christensen out, and on the bench, we will have, I believe, Araujo at right back, then Kunde and either Eric Garcia or Alonso in central defense. And then on the other side, hopefully Balde does start. We at least have him there, because that's where if Alba starts as well, that's not gonna be good. But um, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I really do hope that we can get this done somehow. Somehow, I still believe in this team, and at least scrape through a draw here, and then take it to the Camp Nou and do better there. But I don't know. It's gonna be very much tough, because then in the weekend we also have Valencia, which are not. It's true that they're not in the best of form, but you know, Almeria also is down in the bottom of the table. They were down there, and we still lost. With the form we have now and the key players we're missing, it's not looking good. I just hope we can the team can just wake up and get back into good form before it's too late. You know, these coming weeks are gonna be dire, 100%. We need to get back in form quickly if we're gonna salvage this and actually get something this season. You know, we cannot waste this. We cannot ruin this. We have built up such a good position for ourselves, and now it's just slowly crumbling. And I hope we're not gonna let it all fall down. Hopefully not. But yeah, that's pretty much most of what of that. You know, classicals can be different. They can be difficult. Can be here. The last classical we played in the Super Copa final, we won that 3-1. But the last game we played in the league, and when the last time we was in Bernabeu, which is back in the fall, we lost 3-1. Yeah, granted, there was a lot of controversy in that as well.